So we are currently in Bella Vista. I'm running with shoes, obviously Nikes, Solomon's. We're gonna do some training, and water's going everywhere now, so that's promising. Yep. And then we're gonna do 13 miles. We're gonna do a loop in the back 40. Hopefully it takes us maybe 2 hours. We're gonna try to do it in 2 hours. Got nutrition, got the essentials, electrolytes, carbs, water, and of course beef sticks. And I am down to my last go gel, but we also have more. We have a bunch of goos that are somewhere in my bag as well. Exhibit A, goos. Tastes like s'mores, actually really good. I recommend them. Unless you don't like thick flavored. It's pretty thick, but it's good. I like it. And then from there, we stretch, get shoes on, get ready. And then Darian's up in the front, believe it or not. She's gonna take the truck and she's gonna go skating. It'll be fun. Veterans Park is just down the road from us. It's a good open spot that she could do that in. So that'll be fun for her. She has her helmet, just in case. But then, yeah. So let's get ready. Let's stretch a little bit and we'll get running. One of the big things that I got to worry about while I'm out here is Arkansas is very known for mountain biking. So a lot of these trails are mountain bike oriented. So my music cannot go very high. I need to be able to see and hear, because if your music's too loud, you can't hear. So we don't like doing that. We like being able to notice things, see if a bike is coming up behind us, run us over. We don't want that shit. I'm not gonna put that on just yet. I'm gonna do some stretches. Honestly, using the bands have been working wonders for my hips and for like my inner thighs, the Kegel area per se. Can you even say per se? I do a little bit of marches with some resistance bands, and then that's where we go from there. Yeah. Do a little bit of waddles. You're gonna see me go from frame to frame, frame to frame, frame to frame, frame to frame, babe, frame to frame, frame to frame. Doing side steps. Sidestepping, going to the other side of the frame, sidestepping. More marches. Got those stretches. I do have a Thero gun, just in case. But I'm not feeling too sore or anything, even though we've done, I think, 19 miles this past week. So to start off this week, we're just gonna do 13 right out of the gate. So we make sure we hit 20. And then that's one of my milestones. 20 miles consistently, weekly. That's what consistent means. And then we'll up mileage from there when I'm getting ready for a bigger race, which I do still have to figure out which one I'm gonna do. There's water all down my back now. It's very cold. Quite refreshing, if I do say so myself. Get my concentration gum. Hubba Bubba. Delicious watermelon. Not that sour blue one. Gross. We got that, got nutrition. We got plenty of fuel. Tie this bad boy up. Wrap it around here. Snug. Sits under my arm. I like it. It's a nice little comfort. There's already a bug on my phone. Look at this thing. Gross. Solomon that my dad just got me for my birthday. One of the cats has already chewed that shit and it broke it. So,
Oh my god.
I'm guessing it's fixable, but it's not gonna stop us. It's not gonna deter us. It is rather upsetting, but it is okay. They're kitty cats. They don't know any better. And we'll ride with just one. We'll see if we can do this and then lower it. So now we just have still secured, but it's just one big one at this point while I tie a knot in that one. Tighten this up a little bit, but that's okay. We can still make do. It still holds water, and that's all we needed to do. Water and gels, which I'm gonna have some trash still. Yeah, old gels. Throw that in here, reach in here. You don't wanna, it is so windy.
It is windy.
I'm pretty sure the sound's picking that up, so
Oh yeah, you need to get a microphone.
there'll be a little bit of editing after that. But alright, I'm not gonna take the big camera with me. I'm gonna have my phone. I'm gonna record while we're out there. Snips, how I'm feeling. No bullshit. Talking about how I feel, because I got beef with this trail. So it kind of sucked last time I was here. Did 20 miles in like 5.5 hours. It was rainy and misty, but can't blame the weather for lack of training. But let's get to it, and I'll see y'all on the trail. So we are about, I just got a shot at my feet. We're about half a mile in. Had to pee already, but I was able to actually find one before we actually dipped into the woods. So I'll probably check back in a few miles, see where we are, how we're feeling. Breathing's a little heavy right now. Heart rate's high. I think it's just because it's starting to get humid here in Arkansas. I think it's like 70 something with the breeze. So the breeze is nice, but I'll lose it once I go into the woodline. But check back in a bit. So I had to dodge 3 cyclists now. Man, the wind's bad. I'm about a mile in already. I kind of forgot to start my watch, so maybe a mile and a half. But we're in a little bit of a flat land. Breathing's not gotten any better since the last time, and calves are kind of burning. There's a lot of elevation stuff. That's what you get for running on a mountain bike trail, so I can't really fault myself for that one. Sucks. But other than my calves burning and breathing, mentally feeling good, kind of used to it at this point. Normally it's like 3 to 5 miles is where I start to feel a lot better, where I start to actually like push a little bit farther and have better times. But right now we're just doing training, but dodge some more bikers. How's it going, guys? So, gonna have to get used to it. Music's not very loud, so can't really drown out the pain with like loud screamo music. But we're gonna keep pushing on, no matter how hard, how challenging it feels. We're gonna keep going, and I'll probably check in probably mile 3, mile 5. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So just shy of 3 miles. Legs don't really hurt. Breathing's still me, and it's fucking hot. I'm talking, it's a doozy. Wind's not really cutting through the trees very well, so it's pretty challenging with the heat. As soon as you hit like a sunspot, there's nothing to cool you down. I'm not moving fast enough to make a difference. Yeah, we'll keep going. Got like 10 more miles. I'll probably fuel up, taking sips, water, carbs and electrolytes. I think it's actually just electrolytes, but fuel up for a gel, maybe 2, around the hour mark, hour and 10. That should put me around, I'd say just over a little bit, like over 5 miles. So we'll see. So I'm about halfway. I'm gonna go this way, up, and it's gonna take me back to the truck. I know I'm halfway because if we were to go down this little hill here, it zigzags you and then it throws you that way. And you go towards the power lines and kind of like wrap to the right of them. So that's gonna get you 20 miles, a little over 20 miles, but I'm just only gonna do 13. So I'm gonna zip up this way. Legs feel a lot better, breathing's a lot better. I have a hole in the bottom of my camel, like actual pack where the water is, and my back is just drenched. I'm not gonna show my ass, maybe, but no, my whole lower half is just soaked. But I'm trying to drink as much as the water I can before it goes away, because every step I take, every breath I take, no, I'm just kidding, but yeah, I'm losing a lot of water, so I need to drink it. And it's a pretty beautiful day. Wind's kind of stopped. Sun is in the clouds, so that's nice. But we're gonna continue. Checking back in. I think I'm just almost 6.5 miles. I'm right there. So we're just over 8.5 miles now. We're coming onto a very hilly part of the trail. I'm pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie. Breathing, not bad. I'm barely running because of how many hills I have to go up. Quads are a little sore. Been drinking water. I'm almost out of electrolytes, so I probably need to bring another one. Fit it here. Probably gonna smash one of these beefy steaks, and then should finish strong. I think it's about 1.5 miles of actual like flat concrete. Well, flat and concrete, and we'll go from there. Gave myself a little bit of a scare. I got a little turned around, took a left, should have took a right. Probably ran 1/4 mile before I got that uneasy feeling where I was like, oh, this doesn't seem right, because I've ran this trail before. So, oh dear passed in front of me. But back on track. A biker helped me, got me oriented, situated, and we're back on track. We're at 9.60, so we're booking. We're almost got 3 miles to go, and I'll check in once I get on flat ground again. So I'm 11.8 in. Feel pretty shitty, not gonna lie. Mentally not so good, just because it's difficult, but I'm gonna keep pushing. Can't really run quick spurts. I did meet a lady named Debbie, who does trail runs with a bunch of people on Blowing Springs, I think. Blowing Springs. They do it every Tuesday, so that's cool. Noted that real quick. Talked to her for about 5 minutes maybe, but we're back on it and we're almost done. So completed. I think it was I should have had my phone out for this. We did 13 miles, 13.01, so not exactly 13.1, but 3 hours, 40 minutes. Average pace 16:50. It's pretty hilly and it's pretty windy. I was running in the wind for the last hour. I feel exhausted. My feet hurt. My quads hurt. almost cramped in one of them at one point, but we finished it. We did it. Let's get these shoes off and let's go home. Whee! What I'm wanting to do at the end of every like training vlog or whatever we want to call it, training video, I'm gonna do like a breakdown, essentially. I know it's boring, but it's to help track. I give two shits. You can probably skip it. I don't care, but it's for me. So 4/13, April 13th, 25. We did 13 miles. Back 40 was the trail. Took me 3 hours and 39 minutes. I'm gonna pull it up on Strava. And then, yeah, so 3 hours, 39 minutes. We did 13 miles exactly. Had to do a few laps in the parking lot right at the very end before, so rounded it up. And then it was 1,364 feet of elevation. Hydration is as good as it'll get. With a hole in the bag, can't really do much about that. So I drank as much as I could in the moment. Only did one Go Gel. Didn't have anything else other than beef stick, but for calorie wise, that was it. It was a Go Gel. And then this morning for breakfast, I had 4 eggs, 2 pieces of bread, and coffee. And then I drank a G1M Sport with 1 scoop of that and then 1 scoop of electrolytes. So I think I fueled very well for that. It was very hot. I do have that down. So it was very, very humid, very hot. I'm not used to it anymore. I'm just used to like the Phoenix heat. I guess the only downside I had was I need more water. I need to take more electrolytes with me. And then it was very hilly. Can't really do much. It's about mountain bike trail. Shit sucked. But I think only pain-wise was cramp in the quads at one point, so I'm low on electrolytes. I need more sodium. And then just the normal fatigue and tiredness of the running and the heat kind of mix. So definitely more water, more electrolytes. And that completes the first training video. I did upload it onto Instagram as a story, but I'm in the process of getting a GoPro. Once I get the GoPro, it'll be a lot better, and then I'll be able to upload a whole video. Still gonna do videos on Instagram, just to in the now, in the moment type videos. So that concludes it, and thank you.